Hey everybody, it's Nicole Fields of Grace. Today I am going to be putting some cinnamon into my garden beds, and I thought it would be fun to share with you why I use cinnamon in my garden. It's actually pretty useful, you guys. It's a natural fungicide, and let me show you here. Not in this garden bed, but where are they hiding? Here's one right here. I got a couple of little mushrooms, y'all, that are been popping up. Here's another one in my garden bed, probably because of the straw that I put down to help protect against the frost, the late frost that we were getting. There's another one. So the straw kind of helps keep extra moisture and stuff down in the soil. Which is good, but then sometimes the mushrooms will pop up. So it's a natural fungicide, and so I'm going to sprinkle the cinnamon around, and that should help balance the soil out a little bit to keep the mushrooms from coming up. You guys, it's also a really good for deterring ants. If you've seen my diatomaceous earth video, you know that I have an ant issue happening here in my garden bed. They are coming up, making little ant hills. Some ants are okay, guys, but I really don't appreciate them turning this into their palace. So I'm going to be using cinnamon for that. I also know that cinnamon can help with plant wounds. So if you have a plant that's struggling a little bit, having some issues, let me see if I can show you in here. So this particular zucchini transplant, she's still hanging in there, guys. She's got a flower on her. But she's struggling a little bit, so I'm going to put some cinnamon around her. Cinnamon is known to kind of help plants that are a little bit wounded or struggling a little bit, and so we're going to use it for that. Let's see here. It's also good for the pest and bug deterrent. Your little critters that might be running around outside and around and in your garden. Bugs as well. It can help prevent bugs from setting up home in your vegetables. And inside, you guys, it's really good for potted plant gnat control. So if your indoor plants are getting a bunch of gnats in them, sprinkle some of your cinnamon in around the top of the soil, and that should help get rid of the gnat problem as well. Super short one today, but again, using cinnamon for your garden and your plants. You can use any cinnamon. I'm using generic brand, y'all. It's a big one, more affordable that way. But cinnamon can definitely help you out with your garden. So be sure to add that to your gardening, what do you want to call it? Gardening boosting system. See you guys next time. Hey guys, I wanted to give you a quick tip today for when you are fertilizing your garden. I like to use the sprinkle kind, where you just kind of shake and sprinkle it all over your garden. I usually do it right before it's going to rain so that it kind of helps it absorb into the ground. But I wanted to share with you something you want to be sure you don't do. It's kind of hard to see here in the sun. I hope you can see it in the camera. Let me switch angles here. I just got done shaking my fertilizer, and you can see it here sitting into the tops of your plant leaves. And what I do, you guys, is I go around and I give all my plants a little shaky shake. Where I'm at, it's pretty windy, and so I really don't have to shake it too much to make sure it gets off of my plants. But you don't want to leave it sitting in your plants, because it will actually burn them. It will burn your leaves, and it can actually cause your plant to die if you leave too much fertilizer sitting in the tops of your plants and your leaves. So I just go around and give things a little shaky shake, and then that with the wind will help get the fertilizer off your plants. And you can see that I've already done that, so they're looking good, ready for a little rainfall. We're going to get the cinnamon, the diatomaceous earth, and the weed preventer, plus plant food fertilizer that I have into the soil. So hopefully that'll give my garden a little boost.